I wrote things to understand the sands that speak to me, and of many things they have been and what they've seen, from the whole to the fragmented soul, they know what it is to be timeless. But they count down too, our first hands of time, second hands of understanding, their landing, the last dance of death as the rest of the stars falling, are calling me home. The sand beneath my toes, I roam, wandering on, wandering songs into footsteps, rhythm kept in breaths, my breast is heavy, but I'm steady, and my slow fall down to Hades. The Pleiades at my back, I make my tracks with heavy scents like datura wine, and I wind my way down, the sound of my silence, echoing a violence I keep locked down, because I'm ready to blow, but I know it isn't time yet. I'm too busy trying to forget what hasn't happened yet, and I place my bets on possibility and trust gravity to hold me steady while I float. Keeping hope in my heart is hard. When the world is wired to beat you down, the sound is heavy in my head, and I want to put the covers over my head and forget Earth's rotation. But with sand between my toes I roam, wandering on, wandering songs into footsteps, rhythm kept in my breaths, my breast heavy, but I'm steady, and my slow fall down to Hades. Sands save me from the fear of the end. They remind me everything begins again once broken. Like a token of a devotion to the external, they make the eternal suffering of our condition worth listening to. It's glistening too. In the high rise of moonlight during the high tide, feels right to float open and bare, the cold air keeping me feeling, so I know I'm here, in this time, in this space. I can't erase what's yet to come, and following that thread winds my reels undone, and I'm trying to follow it back, to hear and help me make this moment clear. Future self leaving breadcrumbs in the shape of sand. I feel the grains fall through my hands, and I hope that where the pieces land they find peace, because I'm keeping hold of that old tale, choosing to believe the Holy Grail is inside us, somewhere. But with sand between my toes I roam, wandering on, wandering songs into heavy footsteps, rhythm kept in breath, my breast is heavy, but I'm steady, and my slow fall down to Hades. I know that only I can save me, external safety more than a myth, like the tales wove through the river Styx. With Bill Hicks at my back, I'm waxing solace from madmen, finding comfort in poets and dead men, fueling fires with the ink of my pen, then coming into myself through spilling it out, because I'm not sure if there's more meaning to life than that. And I grip hold of notebooks like lifelines, as if those lines of rhythm I will find divine intervention. And this ninth dimension is a fine line to traverse, and yes, it hurts. Constantly to have this demon on top of me, and it's telling me of potential, which is the greatest evil I know, because how can I live up to it? Because when you trip up on it, you fall further down than you did before. And future me says she hasn't written it yet, but I think she's lying, because I know she loves me, because somebody has to. And I know the last thing she wants is to see me give up, but it's hard when you're getting old and your chest hurts. But with sand between my toes I roam, wandering on, wandering songs into heavy footsteps, rhythm kept in my breast, my breath heavy, but I'm steady, and my slow fall down to Hades. And I can't erase what's yet to come, and following that thread yields my reels undone, and I'm trying to follow it back to here to help make this moment clear, my future self leaving breadcrumbs in the shape of sand. I wrote things to understand the sand, they speak to me, the many things they have been and what they have seen, from one whole to a fragmented song, they know what it is to be timeless. But they count down too, our first hands of time, second hands of understanding, their landing, the last dance of death, as the rest of the stars falling, they are calling me home.